guys.
Hi, this is our
So
weekly update.
yeah, we're here at the end of week one using CBD oil.
I will have you know that we already recorded this, except it didn't get recorded. So we're starting over.
I stopped the recording of trying to set up the camera,
And then never started it.
and then when I thought I started it, is when it stopped. But
Anyway, okay. So this week in autism has been fun. Um, One thing we've noticed was that there's been less
self-injurious behaviors.
SIBs, self-injurious behaviors.
Her two self-injurious behaviors is she pokes her eye really bad.
And she
It
bites her
looks
hand.
really, really bad.
Yeah, it looks like the eyeball's gonna pop out onto the floor when she does that. And the other one is she bites her hand, like arm and hand, really hard.
And we've only seen just a couple incidents.
Yeah, and light. It's not the whole like the eye is gonna pop out. It's more of just a pushing on the eye this week. So that was better. We have we didn't see aggression all week until today when we took her to her least favorite place, Aldi, which I'm beginning to think I'm not taking her there anymore.
Don't know why. She doesn't like it. She liked it up
She-
until last week.
I don't know. No, there's been times. There's been times.
I know, but she was never aggressive there.
Yeah. Anyway, I took video. I'll probably put it up in a while. Not right now. But she screams. Almost aggressive screaming. Like it's intense. Like she's doing it to get a reaction. And she was hitting quite a bit because we were trying to, tell her to stop screaming. And she's like, I don't want to hear that. So, yeah. And we just deal with that by giving it a timeout.
Take her out of the
Taking her out of the
situation.
situation, giving her some space, bringing her somewhere where she's not getting a reaction for the screaming, so that stops. We finding a safe place where we can stand far enough away from her where she can't hit us. So that's all you can do.
But also this week, Mickey had an appointment with her neurologist.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to go, but Jen took her, so let her explain what went on
It
there.
it was kind of a mess. In the waiting room, Mickey hit a kid and was screaming so loudly that she like there was these two other kids that were like covering their ears. It was really sad. And then I'm the kind of person that in the moment I can control myself. I'm like, okay, we're gonna deal with the behavior. And then afterward I start crying and falling apart. And then so I started crying and falling apart in the neurologist office. It was terrible. But anyway, I brought up the CBD oil. She said, it's okay, but it's a drug like any other drug, and that it has side effects too. Because I was saying I wanted to use the CBD instead of any other drugs, so we don't add any more adverse side effects. And because she already has the one seizure medication, and we're still seeing breakthrough seizures. And we're hoping that one of the effects of the CBD oil would be to stop those breakthrough seizures. Yeah. Well, so she told me, since she told me that it's a drug like any other, and she wants to prescribe Topamax, and she said, and I kind of was like, I don't want to put my child on Topamax right now. And she's like, oh, it's a very little amount, whatever. And I'm like, I'm not ready for that. And she said, well, why don't you discuss it with your husband? Because clearly she thinks he's the rational, reasonable one. And, which is true. But
Most
of the time. Anyway, so in 3 months, we're going to go back. So hopefully in 3 months, we'll have more evidence that she is tolerating the CBD oil and that it is working. And that we won't need to start Topamax because I'm not putting her on it. But
Speaking of side effects, let's look at the side effects.
I have CBD oil side effects.
And I have Topamax side effects. Let's look at Topamax first.
Topamax first.
Let's
Definitely.
see. This is from WebMD. This is the list of frequent side effects.
Frequent side effects.
Most common side effects.
Yes.
Breast tenderness. Cannot focus thoughts. Chronic trouble sleeping. Confusion.
Like
Difficulty speaking.
Like the poor kid doesn't have enough confusion in her life, okay? Sorry.
Difficulty speaking. Well, she already has that.
Not even a problem.
Dizziness. Double vision. Drowsiness. Feeling like throwing up.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Feeling weak. Fever. Involuntary eye movement. Irregular periods. Loss of memory. Nervousness. Numbness and tingling. Painful periods. Problem behaviors.
Problem behaviors.
Yeah, that's what it says.
No.
Temporary redness of face and neck and weight loss.
That all sounds like really pleasant, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you want these things to happen to your child.
And then it goes on
being
and
sarcastic.
lists 44 other
Less
less
common.
common side effects. And then probably another 50 rare side effects.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at CBD oil side effects. Inhibition of hepatic drug metabolism. Now, let me explain what that is because I had to look it up. It's weird. And it's probably the most severe side effect, but at the same time it's only seen at higher doses and everything, and it's not like life-threatening. Okay, so when they say hepatic drug metabolism, it has to do with how your liver metabolizes or uses your other drugs in your system. So it could some medications it will increase the effectiveness, some it will decrease the effectiveness of the drug. Now, her seizure medication, it increases the effectiveness of that medication, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. What is the name of it? Keppra. She's on Keppra.
Levetiracetam.
I can't say that word. It's too hard. Okay, so the other ones. Dry mouth, increased tremor in Parkinson patients. She's not a Parkinson patient, so I'm not that worried about that. Low blood pressure, lightheadedness, and drowsiness. How many was that?
6. Is there any
6.
others?
No.
No?
That's it. So clearly, they're both equal in the amount of side effects that they have.
CBD's a drug. It has side effects. Yeah.
It does have side effects. It does not have how many? Hundreds of side effects?
If you include all the less severe ones.
Less common ones. More severe, but less common. Yeah. It's not like I'm giving her THC. THC is the other compound in marijuana. And that is psychoactive, which means it gives you a high. She's not getting that. There's other side effects.
A teensy bit.
Okay.
Really tiny bit.
It's like below the legal limit. It's nothing. It's like
under. It's like 0.05% or something like that.
0.03, I think. Oh. We're splitting hairs. Anyway. It's negligible. It's one of my favorite words, negligible. So
we're actually going to continue with the CBD oil. We're going to give it at least a month, probably more.
Any medication that you give somebody or supplement or anything like that, you have to give it a month to make sure you're seeing the effects, because especially with something like CBD oil, it takes time to build up in your system. So, and at that point, we can decide if we're gonna take her off of it, increase the dose, lower the dose, you can see what the different effects are going to be. But at this point, after 1 week, we can't really say that there's any definite improvement that we've seen. Like I said, the SIBs are lower. The hair twisting actually started up again. It had been gone for a while, and then it started up again. So, yay, that was fun. It doesn't hurt her. It's a stim. It occupies her. But yeah, is there anything else you can think of?
No.
Like to see that aggression go down. Come on, CBD oil, help us out here.
Well, we'll see.
Anyway, so
But
if you have any answers for us as to how to help us with some of the aggression, tell me about it. I've probably done it already, but tell me about it.
If you have any questions, put them in the comments.
It can be about anything. I'll look it up if I don't know.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It should be buttoned down here.
Like it, because you know you love us. Most of you are our friends and family, let's be honest. And like our Facebook page, link in the description. Like our Twitter.
We'll put
Follow
the link
us on
in,
Twitter.
We'll put the link in the description for that too.
What else?
Are we on Instagram?
Instagram is complicated. All my Facebook friends have my Instagram for this channel, but it's weird. So I'll try to take pictures, put them on Instagram, but I can't put the links to the videos in Instagram. So
Okay.
whatever, it is what it is. But yeah. So
Well,
if
thanks
you want
for watching.
if you want to see more from us,
Let us know.
please let us know. You want to see something different? Let us know. All right.
That's about it. So have a great day. We'll talk to you later.